Hey everyone, this is Randy again from Olympus Strong. Sorry that it's been quite some time since I posted a video. I know that I said I was going to keep up with it, but with the launch of the website and everything else going on, it's been a little bit overwhelming for me, like trying to keep up with certain stuff. I mean, the feedback has been great, which I love, and there's been some negative feedback and stuff, but you have to take it all in all, what I'm saying, the good and the bad. I know that as far as like the overwhelmingness, I didn't expect it so much. The phone line, I mean, that has been a real hit. And just people asking questions and stuff. I mean, and it just proves that you have to keep going, grinding and grinding and grinding. I mean, and don't give up. I mean, a lot of times I think people they see something or they have a goal in mind, and when it starts getting hard or starts getting stressful, they kind of push it to the side and stuff. So I've been trying to take care of all the feedback and talking to people and stuff like that, and then and I know I want to put more videos out and stuff like that. So it's just basically I think it's just managing my time a little bit better and keeping to a schedule and stuff. Because I mean now I've got to put a blog on the website and stuff. But like I said, it's been great. I'm not really complaining at all. I just think that it's for me it was a big surprise. I didn't think that would take off as good as it has. But what I'm saying, like I said, there's a lot more stuff that's going on behind the scenes. I mean, I got new shirt designs coming out, just the whole, getting people set up for making videos and stuff like that. So I think, it's just like I said, I have to manage my time better. And I think it's what a lot of people need to learn. Manage your time better, and you're going to get stressed out. Take some time for yourself. Like today, I was just overwhelmed by stuff, and I was going helping other people out and talking to other people, and I kind of forgot about myself. And that is one thing I've made sure that on this journey that I was going to take time out for myself and kind of like reconnect with my inner me, my subconscious and stuff, so I can calm myself down so the anxiety and everything else won't get carried away. Um, and then what I'm saying, and then like I said, I've got a lot more projects, and I will obviously keep you guys updated on that and stuff. So just like hit the website olympusstrong.org. And then, like I said, in about 2 weeks, I'll have more shirts, stickers, and then I'm gonna be a lot of different places and everything. Like I said, I want to keep pushing this, and then once I get Marion, I think under semi control, my next step is going to Delaware and then Columbus, and then trying to, like I said, broaden this whole. It's almost like a marketing thing, so people all jump on board and they and understand the vision, and that's something else I want to address. I think when I posted the video and put the what I'm saying the vision of Olympus Strong, I kind of missed, and I'm kind of missing some of the key elements that I wanted. What I'm saying, and I'm going to probably do another video of that, and I'm and kind of go into a little bit deeper and go more deeper into like telling my vision, because like I said, once I went over it and I kind of like the dust settled and stuff, I realized that I missed some of my key points that I wanted to put out there. And like I said, the feedback, if you guys have any ideas or anything like that, you're more than welcome to message me. You can hit the phone line. What I'm saying? I'm usually pretty good at answering people's messages like in an hour or so. So, be more than welcome. Please message me. Now, I was told everyone I was going to give videos about depression and stuff like that. I'm going to give a little insight of what I went through. And like I said, it's not like what other people might have went through. And some people might be able to relate. I'm gonna give you some ideas about how I've gotten over certain stuff, or what I'm saying, or work towards certain stuff. And I'm just gonna do it in this video. I'm not gonna make two videos or whatever, because there's other videos that I want to put out and stuff before the end of this weekend. So we're going to just go ahead and jump right into it. I think that people have like a misconception of depression and stuff. They think that certain people don't have it, or certain people don't this, or what I'm saying, or there's something wrong with that person. Well, let me just explain something to you. Honestly, I don't think anybody knew. I mean, I was in relationships for years, 3 years and stuff, and they had no idea, because I hid it. And I hid it behind a mask, and I think that a lot of you have this mask or this portray they want the outside world to see. I mean, and it's just because it makes you, from my opinion, it makes me seem like that I'm weak. And that was something that I've struggled with my whole life. You know, I didn't want people to see me as being weak. But in the essence of me hiding it, I would listen to other people's problems and I would give them advice. I would give them, I would think, good advice. I mean, a lot of people come to me for advice, but no one really knew that I was battling stuff, or I never went to anybody. You know, like I said, I was in relationships and they had no fucking idea. And that was just, you know, and that was probably wrong. That was definitely wrong on my part. I mean, like I said, there have been times that I would just lay on the couch and sleep or this, and they were like, "Why are you tired? Why are you this? And why don't you sleep at night? Why don't you do this?" Because I couldn't turn off my brain. You know what I'm saying? And I always would think about stuff. I mean, think about this or think about this, or I wasn't good enough. I mean, you know, there's times that I would have to drag my ass out of bed, you know, and I wake up and just dread the day. And then when I was working, I would just put this front on, be all happy, cheery, talk about it, anything, give people advice, and I just couldn't wait to get home because that was my secure spot, you know, and I didn't want, and I didn't want people to let them in because I didn't want to hurt any more than I was hurting. I mean, depression, it affects every part of your life. I mean, you don't really eat that much. You know, some people get aggression when they're depressed, and you know, and I did it all. I mean, I would, you know, and it is a constant battle. I mean, I do have good days. I mean, where it just bothers me a little bit. There's days that don't even bother me at all. But then there's days that, you know what I'm saying, that turn into weeks that it just destroys you. Like you don't want to do nothing. You don't want to. People have invited me to do stuff or do this, and I didn't even want. I don't want to leave my house. And it's not because I don't. You know what I'm saying. I'm sure these people think, oh, he's this or that. What? It's not because of that. I keep telling myself that I want to do this and do that, but I didn't. And it's just because I just wanted to be with me. You know, you know, and when the longer you keep staying in that state of mind, the longer it's like the darkness keeps growing, you know, and then, you know, you have to keep, it's almost like a battle, you know, and luckily I have my kids, you know, and, you know, and and I think they understand sometimes when I'm feeling down and all that, and they always try to cheer me up, or I have to do stuff for them and stuff. So that kind of gets me out of bed and stuff. But, you know, like I said, no one knew. I mean, it is a struggle. It's not like a daily struggle. Sometimes it can be daily, but it's, you know, it's just, it affects everything in your life, your personal relationships. That, you know, you pushed everyone. For me, I pushed everyone away. I didn't want no one to know. I didn't want no one to know that I didn't want to do nothing. I felt worthless. I felt like that I wasn't good enough, or I couldn't accomplish this, or why couldn't I do this? You know, and it's like self doubt. You know, but then when I would go out into the world, all people would see me lifting weights, push this, do this. I battled. The reason I said that, I think, is because I battled myself at that, you know, and it's not easy. It's not easy for anybody to get over that, you know. And I think I think a lot of people, you know, what I'm saying, have some form of depression to a certain extent. But then some people it gets stages the worst, you know. And like I said, it's a dark tunnel, and it will get darker and darker and darker. I mean, and I'm not going to sit here and lie and tell you that it hasn't been times that I thought that it'd be easier just to end my life. You know, I wouldn't have to worry about that. You know, and then, you know, and it's just like you don't want to reach out. You know, I don't want to text anybody, talk to them, because I feel like that they wouldn't understand because they don't see me in that light. You know, and I just think, you know, you have to start finding stuff that you're grateful for. You know, and that's what I start trying to imply a lot. You know, when I'm grateful for this or when I'm this, and I keep telling myself this will pass, and then I go do stuff. You know, and that's another key factor. If you know, you have to make yourself do things. You have to make yourself get out of the house, because if not, you will get into the darkness, and that is not a place that I think anybody wants to be in, because it will swallow you up and eat you alive. I mean, you feel like that there's no one there, like nothing, no one understands you, and when you go out into the world, you got to put a front on. And I felt like that a lot of my relationships, I put a front on because they didn't understand what I was battling myself, and they didn't understand why I'd push them away or why I would do this. And then I did have other problems and stuff, you know. And I'm not just talking about girlfriends and stuff. I'm talking about friendships, you know. I just don't think they understood. So I think that, you know, a lot of people have to. I think we need to start talking about it more and letting it be more acceptable. I mean, because you don't know what the next person is battling. I'm sure a lot of people see this and have no idea that I battled this, and it's been with me for years. I mean, I can, as far as I can remember, and I'm sure it's not going to, go anytime and go away anytime soon. And the thing about it is, you hear people say, pray, meditate, go to a therapist, do this. Well, what happens when all that stuff does not work? Because I'm telling you now, it doesn't always work. And I don't care what anybody says, it doesn't. I've done it all. And there's always been some kind of flaws or always been something this. You have to start building yourself up and start giving yourself a pat on the back and taking days off when stuff starts to become too stressful. You know what I'm saying? And you have to start reprogramming your mind to not think of things the same way. And it's not like a one day solved puzzle. It is a work in progress. And I think that we need to be more acceptable of that. And I think there's a lot of people who have it and don't want to talk about it. But you know what I'm saying, you should talk about it to your close friends and stuff and let them get an idea of it. You know what I'm saying? I think that's one valuable thing. Let them get an idea. And I think as a whole, as society as a whole, we need to understand. I mean, there's a lot of people out there, not just depression, a lot of people out there battling stuff that we have no idea. I mean, just think about what I just told you, how many times I didn't want to leave my house or how many times that I'd walk out there and I would give all these people great advice and do this, but I was battling it myself. You guys never had no idea. A lot of my friends and my close friends had no idea. I think they might have got like pictures of it. I know for a fact none of my girlfriends ever had any fucking idea because it was a facade that I put on. And that's the facade was a protection mechanism for myself. So in closing, I think that if I can give anybody a piece of advice, it's go day by day. Don't plan out into the long future. Find something that you're grateful for. You know what I'm saying? And get up, go out, sleep for 5-10 minutes, take a walk. You know what I'm saying? Try to meditate. Try to self-talk to yourself. Look in the mirror and give yourself some self affirmations. I mean, telling you, that works a lot. And you know what I'm saying? That doesn't make you weak when you do that. A lot of great CEOs, a lot of great people do that. Guys, this is it for this video. Thank you for all the comments. Thank you for all the support. Please share, hit subscribe. Guys, I'll talk to you later. Thank you.